Alex.
Hi.
Did you make it here okay?
Yeah, the drive was a little far, but I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you believe the weather? It's been so crazy, going up and down.
I know, I don't know, whether to wear, a jacket or
Yeah.
a sweater, but, yeah.
Okay, well, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Ashley. I'm the social worker here at Solutions Pregnancy Center. I just want to let you know that everything you say here will be confidential unless you are going to hurt yourself or someone else. You can be assured that nothing will leave this room. So you can just be comfortable speaking your mind and no pressure. And if at any moment you feel uncomfortable, feel free to leave the room or ask for someone else or anything like that. So tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Okay, well, someone recommended this agency, because recently I found out, I'm pregnant, and, I'm only 18 years old, and I just have, a lot of concerns with, the dad, and, just with my parents, concerns there, and just financial concerns as well. So I'm just looking for, help, I guess.
Yeah. So you just found out you're pregnant. How long ago did you find out?
A few weeks ago.
Okay. And what is your support system like?
I have a lot of close friends. They're very supportive in all of this. I do have a good relationship with my boyfriend, I told him about it, and I think he was a little freaked out at first.
Yeah.
But I haven't told him I'm coming here yet, to figure things out. So I don't know. I guess I'm just scared with what he'll decide to do because we haven't talked about it too much. And I haven't told my parents either. I'm just really scared of their judgment because I know that they think sex before marriage is wrong. So I'm just really scared with telling them.
So you're scared about what your boyfriend will think about your decision and your parents and their views about sex before marriage.
Yeah.
So what are you afraid of the most right now?
I think honestly disappointing my parents and having to tell them about the choices that I made and the consequences of them, and probably just not knowing if I'll have support from my boyfriend.
Yeah. Do you think that your parents will pressure you to make a certain decision about the pregnancy?
Well, I know they're against abortion, so if anything, they will probably tell me that will not be the right choice. But I don't know that they'll want me to keep it either. I feel like they'll probably think I'm unqualified because I'm so young, and I'm not living on my own, so.
Yeah. So they feel like you're unqualified for raising a child at this present moment. So
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that you're qualified to raise a child, or?
I mean, I think it could work.
Yeah.
I have hopes of raising my baby, and I think that if I get the right support and finances, that it's something that could work out. But like I said, it's scary to think that I might have to do this on my own without my boyfriend. So I'd really hope that if he would be willing, we could do it together. But I do think that it could work. But I don't know. I think if my parents tell me otherwise, I might get discouraged.
Yeah, that must be really hard dealing with all of that uncertainty right now. So how are you hoping that we can help you?
I guess I'm just wanting to look more into my options, what to do with the baby, how to deal with telling my parents, because I really don't know how to go about that, and just looking into how this could work, because I just feel like I'm at my wit's end, and I know I just found out a few weeks ago, but my world's just been completely changed, and I needed to go somewhere for help.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. It's such a hard time, and not knowing what to do is so normal. And I just want to show you that you do have options. And let me tell you a little bit about Solutions Pregnancy. We are a faith based organization. So we do not personally perform abortions here, but I want you to know that that is an option for you. If you do choose to do that, we can make a referral. Um, but what fears do you have about abortion? Like, what makes you kind of not leaning towards that right now?
Um, I just can't imagine like giving my baby up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's so hard to think about. Like, yeah, and I think like personally, like I just don't really agree with abortion. So, like maybe that's just from growing up with my parents, but I don't know. It's just not something that like, I believe is right or that I really want to do.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything that makes you consider it?
Um, I think if anything, just like not knowing like if I decide to give it up to for adoption, like if it'll actually live a good life, like just the uncertainty of that. But yeah, I think that would be the main thing, like just not knowing if it'll live like a good life apart from.
Yeah. So you're concerned about the quality of life that that baby will experience if it's alive. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's also adoption. I know you said that you have been considering that as well. Is there any fears that you have about adoption?
Um, I guess like I haven't thought too much about it, but like maybe if like I do decide to give it up, if like how that'll work out with like if I want to like see it later in the future, and I just yeah I don't know how that works, but just if I like want to see my child,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, there are open adoptions where the adoptive family will allow contact with the birth mother. If there is contact, would that be something that you're interested in? Does that make you more interested, or?
I mean honestly, like I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I would or wouldn't. I
Yeah.
think it might be hard either way. Just knowing that my child is with another family, but yeah, I'm not really sure if that's something I'd want.
And that's okay. Like, it's okay to not know exactly what you want at this moment. It's kind of overwhelming at this point, I'd imagine, and you don't have to know all the details, or I don't want to overwhelm you with anything right now. But I also want to present the option of keeping the child, and if you do decide to keep the child, then we can help you with that. And you're not going to be alone. You can come back here, and we can help you with even presenting that to your parents and getting your boyfriend on board, and also giving you some financial help. Um, we even have parenting classes here if that's something that you'd be interested in. But how do you feel about telling your parents right now?
I'm just scared. Like
Yeah.
I'm terrified. Honestly, like I just know that they support it. That they'll. I'm just afraid that they'll judge me and they'll just be so disappointed. And I don't know if I can handle that right now. Like it's just everything going on, and like I just so desperately want their support, but I really doubt that they're gonna give it to me.
Yeah, that must be really hard, just knowing that there's a chance that they won't support you, and especially because they're so close to you as your parents. But would you feel more comfortable with maybe us facilitating that conversation, and we can tell them for you with you in the room and kind of make sure that that goes more smoothly? Is that something that you would be interested in?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that actually would help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can definitely do that. We can plan more of the logistics of that at the end of the meeting. But
Yeah, that'd be great.
okay, great. And then also just the financial situation. Are you on Medicaid?
No.
Okay. Well, we can definitely have you schedule a meeting with our financial department and kind of talk out the different options that you have with just receiving help. Because if you do decide to keep the child, then we could get you set up with the prenatal care and just the medical side of all of that. But I just want to ask you, how are you doing with this? Because I hear a lot of just explaining the situation, but I just want to know how you're holding up apart from your family and the boyfriend and everything else.
I think apart from all of that, I mean, I'm kind of happy in a way that I am pregnant, I'm gonna be having a child. I just feel like that's such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I know maybe it wasn't done the best way, but I do want to make it work, and I just want to be able to have the right support. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm doing fine regardless of those things. It's just something that I'm concerned about. But
Yeah, so you're almost excited about raising a child and the opportunity that brings, even though it's hard with the pressures of your family.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great, and that's going to be something that will be a motivating factor, I'm sure. And so you said that you have a good support system with your friends as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be great if you can just talk with them and kind of get that support from them, even if it's not coming from your parents or your boyfriend. And I just want to assure you that we're going to do everything that we can to help you. And would you be comfortable meeting again in about a week just to hash out the financial concerns and everything else?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So what is a good day for you?
I'm free Tuesday.
Okay, so let's do Tuesday. Is 3 o'clock okay?
Yep.
Okay. And then I also want to ask, what is your work situation right now?
Yeah, so I currently, I just have a part-time job, working at a grocery store.
Okay.
Yeah, so because I'm only 18, so I don't really have a great job right now. But yeah, I think that's where it ties in with my boyfriend. If he's willing to support, I think it'll be a lot more help if he's working.
Yeah.
So.
And do you think that he would be willing to come in and meet with us as well?
I think he would. Like I said, he doesn't know that I've come here.
Yeah.
But I guess I should talk to him about that and just see if he'd be willing, because I think he would. He's pretty understanding. So, yeah, I can talk to him and see if he would like to with me.
Okay, great. And we can talk with him with any concerns that he might have and just working through that. And we can even have you both in together as well and just have you both voice your opinions and just do different fears about the situation.
Yeah, that'd be really great.
Yeah, okay. So we'll plan for that. Let me give you my number.
Here you go. Thank you.
And you can call me at any time. I'm here 9 to 5, but we also have hours and a hotline that's open at all times if there's any emergencies. And if there's any other concerns, you let me know. And I just want to ask, is there anything else that you want to go over or anything?
Well, I was wondering, with next week or whenever we decide to have the meeting with my parents, do you think it'd be wise for my boyfriend to come too, or?
Okay. Well, do you think that your parents would react negatively to that, or?
Well, yeah, I think that's another fear, just not knowing how this will change their opinion of him, because like I know that they've like loved him in the past, but I'm afraid that like this whole situation will make them really not like him. But I don't know. I think it could be good if like he's there like with me. I don't know.
Yeah, to just give you support.
Yeah.
So we can do that. If you think that it would be better to have the first meeting separately and then have one together, we can also do that. But it depends on whatever you're feeling. Is there any of those that you're leaning more towards?
I think maybe like having a meeting with him separately first, just to be on the same page, and then if we could have the meeting with my parents and him, like depending on how that works out. I think.
Okay. Yeah, we can totally do that. So let's plan for that.
Okay.
And again, if you need anything, just let us know.
Okay.
And it was really nice meeting you
Yeah.
today.
Thank you so much. That really helped.
Great. All right. I will see you next week.
All right.
See you later.
Thanks.